Chlorine, 1 to 3 parts per million. pH, 7.4 to 7.6. Alkalinity, between 8 to 120 parts per million. What does this all mean? Let's break it down. Now your pool water is green. Add chlorine. And then, still green. Add more chlorine. I hear you. Now if your chlorine is not working, listen up. Whether you test your water at home with a self-test kit or strips, or if you're wise and take a water sample to builders to be tested, for free I might add, you are going to at some stage get results that may not be within the correct ranges. And understanding what everything means is crucial to understanding why your pool is or is not blue. The first step is to test and correct your alkalinity. Why? Well, alkalinity helps to stabilize the pH level. So if your pool turns green after a lightning storm, I'll bet your alkalinity was out of range, meaning below 80 parts per million, and now your pH has bounced. If it's too high, above 120 ppm, it can cause the pH to rise and become difficult to lower. Once your alkalinity is within range, we can now move on to testing pH. pH is a measure of how acidic or alkaline the water is. Now in simple terms, it tells you whether your pool water is more like lemon juice, which is acidic, or like soap, which is alkaline. The pH scale ranges between 0 to 14, with pure water having a pH of 7. Now the ideal range for a swimming pool is between 7.4 to 7.6. Now this is the range at which the chlorine is most effective. A pH below 7.2 can cause burning eyes and skin irritation. It can also damage pool equipment and even damage the surface of the pool. Now if it's above 7.8, you could end up with cloudy water, but more importantly, the inefficiency of chlorine. Once the alkalinity and pH are correct, now this may take a day or two to get right, then we can test for chlorine, which is the most commonly used sanitizer for swimming pools. It helps to keep your pool water clean and safe by killing those harmful bacteria, algae, and other microorganisms. Chlorine works through a process called oxidation, where it destroys contaminants by breaking them down chemically. Ideal chlorine levels are between 1 to 3 parts per million. Below that, and you're inviting algae into your pool. And above that, well, not only does it carry a strong odor, but it's going to burn your eyes. In the summer, you would want the ppm to be on the higher side due to several factors. Warmer water and increased UV exposure accelerates chlorine breakdown, requiring more chlorine to maintain sanitation. More pool usage. Now this adds oils, sweats, and lotions, which demand more chlorine for sanitizing, and higher risk of algae growth due to the heat and sunlight, which also consumes chlorine. In winter, you can reduce your chlorine dosage. Just whatever you do, don't abandon and forget about your pool, because getting it right in spring could be a costly exercise. It's due day for perfect pools. Get to builders, get it done.